The bodies of 34 villagers transported on the back of trucks for a mass funeral in northern Nigeria. They were among at least 81 people killed in an attack by suspected Boko Haram jihadists on Sunday. Police said about 150 Boko Haram militants armed with rifles and rocket-propelled grenades attacked the village of Mafa in Yobe State, shooting residents and burning buildings. Police also believe the attacks may have been revenge for the killing of 2 Boko Haram members by local vigilante groups.
We are here to attend the funeral prayers of our people from Mafa village who were massacred by the Boko Haram. They have the capacity to attack major towns, so they are now bent on small targets, sub-targets where the people have been not able to defend themselves.
15 of the dead had already been buried by relatives by the time soldiers reached Mafa to remove the remains. Boko Haram and other jihadist groups have been waging a 15-year insurgency in northern Nigeria, in which around 40,000 people have been killed. The group has carried out bomb attacks and preyed on villages and small towns, massacring civilians and abducting others, most notably 276 female students from Chibok in northern Nigeria in 2014, around 100 of whom remain missing. More than 130 school children were also abducted by unknown gunmen in Kaduna State earlier this year, before being released after several weeks in captivity.
Marooned by floodwaters for 3 days, Mustafa reaches safety. The 70-year-old says during those days he suffered hunger and fear.
We had no food or water for 3 days. Mosquitoes were having a feast on me and my grandchildren. I got my first drink of water today.
Like thousands of other victims of the floods, he needs medical help. But this is a state of major medical facilities in the city. This small section of a 1,300-bed hospital is being cleaned so emergency services can be restored. But its chief medical director says even if the staff want to, they can't resume even a quarter of their operations.
For now, we only carry emergency operation. We have suspended admissions because of fear of contamination. Even the cancer center, we're not sure about nuclear contamination. Sometimes one may not be absolute because the brachytherapist uses iridium and cobalt system.
Not news that survivors and hundreds of others who rely on the referral center daily for medical help want to hear. This is a teaching hospital, and its 6 medical schools are also shut. The flood didn't spare the World Health Organization's regional polio laboratory situated in the hospital.
We can predict some kind of untoward consequences going forward. But having said that, we are already seeing the impact. We'll see more coming, but what is immediate is access to services that is affected.
Many here are concerned about health risks within the hospital and to the wider community.
Doctors say the floodwaters will recede soon and people will be able to go back to their normal lives. But the damage caused the university teaching hospital could be felt for years to come. Hundreds of patients every day come to this referral center, but its equipment has been damaged and it could take weeks or even months to restore electricity, water and sanitation.
No one knows if these equipment here will ever work again. Dozens who rely on the cancer center will have to look elsewhere. Tuesday's flooding caused by the breaching of a section of the Alau Dam has exposed millions of Maiduguri residents and visitors to serious health threats. With access to food, shelter and clean water in doubt, doctors warn that hundreds of lives are at risk. Ahmed Idris, Al Jazeera, Maiduguri.
And shifting focus to Nigeria now, at least 59 people were killed in north-central Nigeria after a fuel tanker collided with another truck. The accident took place on Sunday in the Agay area of the Niger state. As per the authorities, several other vehicles were also caught up in the incident. The number of injuries are not clear as of now. Now, the fuel tanker was also carrying cattle, and at least 50 of them were burned alive. Now, search and rescue operations were underway at the scene of the accident, while those dead have been given a mass burial.
We have been able to recover 47 corpses, and we have not actually been able to ascertain the number of livestock that were affected, because the whole scene, many of these animals were trapped inside, so we're still trying to extricate them.
The governor of Niger State has asked the residents of the affected area to remain calm. He advised road users to be cautious and to abide by road traffic regulations. Fatal truck accidents are common in Nigeria. The absence of an efficient railway system to transport cargo has increased such incidents. Inadequate maintenance, underfunding, and the rise of alternative transportation have led to the deterioration of the railway infrastructure. The current railway network is serving very few people for Africa's most populous country. As per reports, over 5,000 people were killed in road traffic crashes across Nigeria in 2023.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this prophecy is for Nigeria, and to be honest, I don't want to give this prophecy, but even if I don't give it, it's worth still have to go forward. And when Yah sends his sword, it don't return unto him void. So I'm gonna be as gentle as I can about this one. I'm not gonna name anyone. Yah gave the name, but I'm not gonna give the name that Yah give. I'm gonna be discreet about this one. So yes, the death and destruction will be in Nigeria, and Yah said he has preserved the wicked for himself, and he is gonna use them. He gave me the person name. I'm not gonna say the name. And they're going to go from district to district, from house to house, and unaliving people. That's all I'm going to say. So death and destruction in Nigeria, from house to house, from town to city. And he's going to use the wicked to do it. I'm not going to give the name. So that's it. Thank you very much, guys. Good night. Bye.